David, the man after God's own heart, said it in Psalm 27 verse 13. I am confident of this, that I will see the goodness of God in the land of the living. He said that I will see the goodness of God. This means that at the time of writing this psalm, David was not seeing anything good. But because he is a man of faith, he was prophesying in his future, saying good things to come in his future, and he was being positive with his words. And from the sayings that David wrote in Psalm 27, we know that he was not seeing any good thing in his life. Because in verse 10, he said that even if my mother and my father forsake me, God will take care of me. And in verse 12, he said that God should not let him fall into the hands of his enemies. So all these things that David was writing in Psalm 27 make us know that he was not seeing any good thing in his life. But because of his faith in God, he was prophesying good things which will come to pass in his future. Even if he was not seeing any good thing at the present time, he knew that God's will come to pass in his life, and he will see the goodness of God in his future. Like David, you might be having troubles all around you. You might be shunned by those who are closest to you. Those people who should really love you might have rejected you. Like David, maybe your enemies want to see your downfall and they are waiting to hear bad news about you. Like David, you might be going through a difficult situation that you see yourself at the end of the tunnel. But David is letting you know that the way you see yourself is not the way you should describe yourself. David is teaching us to be positive in the midst of adversity. Whenever you are going through a difficult and a challenging time, David is telling you that instead of using your circumstance to describe the way you feel, he is saying that you should be speaking positive words over your life. You should be saying that I will see the goodness of God in the land of the living. I will see good things happening to me in this land that I am living in. Even though things are not working out the way I want them to work out, I know that God will make all things work together for my good. Even though I am seeing symptoms of sickness and diseases in my body, I know that the Bible says that by the stripes of Jesus Christ, I am healed. So I am believing that all these symptoms will go away. They will not have any effect on my body, and I will be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might, and I will regain my strength and my health back again. Even though I am seeing that this financial circumstance is really destroying my marriage, I know that God says that he will supply all my needs according to his riches in Philippians chapter 4 verse 19. So I know that God will provide the financial assistance that we need so that we can have peace in our marriage. Even though I know that my friends and my family have abandoned me, because God says that he will take care of me, I will not be sad and I will not lose my joy, because I know that God is with me. He has promised me that he will never leave me nor forsake me, and he will be with me until the end of time. Even though my children's heart has become hard and they are not listening to my advice, I know that God will turn the situation around for them to listen to me and to be obedient to me, because the Bible says it in Isaiah chapter 54 verse 13 that my children are taught of the Lord and great is their peace. Even though I might not be where I want to be right now, I know that God is ordering my steps, and the Bible says that the steps of the righteous are ordered by the Lord. So since God is ordering my steps, he will take me to the place where I want to be, and he will give me victory over every affliction, over every difficulty, and over every obstacle that comes against me. Even though my qualifications are limiting me to get the best job that I need, I will not lose hope. I will persist and keep looking, because I know that God will make a way where there is no way. For the Bible says it in 2 Thessalonians chapter 3 verse 10, that a hand that does not work must not eat. Therefore, if I am willing to work, then God will provide a way for me to get the best job that will be able to provide for the needs of me and my family. So, beloved, whatever you are going through now, don't use that circumstance to describe yourself. Learn from David and be positive. Learn from David and speak positive, inspired words. Say things that you want to see coming to pass in your life. And as you have faith and you proclaim victory, then God will see to it that every positive word that you speak, every positive word that you declare over your life will come to pass for you. And you will see the goodness of God in the land of the living.